Buenos días y buen bonitos de todos. Good morning and welcome, everyone. Welcome to a community dedicated to providing spiritual tools for living a happy and full life. My name is Karina Shearer, and I am the spiritual director and founding minister here at the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta. If you would like to join us for the live Zoom meeting, please contact me for the link and the password, or check our website, www.cslpv.org, on the weekly talk section, and there you'll find the link. Today is Sunday, May 25th, 2025, and it is Memorial Weekend in the United States. We are continuing our annual and monthly themes, and today our topic is overcoming silence. And please stay to listen to my personal story about overcoming silence. So once again, the suggested book for reading this month is Braving the Wilderness by Brené Brown. So at this time, I'd like to once again welcome everyone, including those that are new to our teaching or to our center here in Puerto Vallarta, whether you are on the live Zoom call or watching the replay at a later time. Here we teach a philosophy that honors all faith traditions. So whatever path you are on, know that it is the right one for you. We value each and every one of you. And here we teach a philosophy called the science of mind. It's a teaching based on new thought and ancient wisdom, where we offer spiritual tools and principles to promote personal growth. We honor all diversity in all aspects so that we can see and appreciate the great oneness that already exists everywhere and within everyone. When Dr. Ernest Holmes was asked to provide a concise definition of this teaching, he had replied that it is a correlation of laws of science, opinions of philosophy, and revelations of religion applied to human needs and aspirations. So each week, we offer a service with an inspirational message. We meet at 10 a.m. on Zoom, and we are still open to meeting in person, and that would be on the first and third Sundays of each month. Or if there is a special request with a visiting person that would be interested in joining us in person, then please let me know, and we can arrange for that. And no matter whether it's in person or on our Zoom meetings, please join us after for coffee and a conversation with like-minded people. Also, as part of my intention of growing this center, we are now inviting a guest speaker to join us on the second Sunday of each month. So that would be on the Zoom call. And the message will be provided in Spanish with an English translation. So now, as we do each week, let's together review our purpose, vision, and mission statements. We have a grand purpose here each week, and that is to awaken and celebrate diversity and to love and serve our community. We do this by means of our vision, creating the life you desire. And this is supported by our mission to provide spiritual tools for personal growth and transformation. And more on all of these can be found on their own drop-down page on our website. So have a look at that if you haven't already. So this week, we will dive into the transformative power of speaking out for individual and also collective liberation. So breaking the silence can enhance trust It can drive meaningful change, and it can foster a more inclusive society. So we'll explore the barriers that keep us from voicing our truths and share some practical strategies that can be used to overcome them. So don't miss the opportunity to unlock the potential of your voice for a more connected and just world. Ernest Holmes said this: "The power of our world aligns us with the creative law of the universe, manifesting our thoughts and intentions into reality." So let us speak our word. And this last week, we have been celebrating Pride Week in Puerto Vallarta. And Thursday night was the big parade. It seems that each year it gets bigger and bigger, with more participants marching and more spectators cheering them on along the route. In the United States, there also seems to be an increase in people showing up for peaceful rallies and protests to the horrible things that the government is doing to the people, and more are scheduled in the upcoming months, particularly in June on Flag Day. In the entertainment industry, there's a major court case taking place with more celebrities also coming forward. So we must continue to show up and speak up. We can no longer stay silent. In the Science of Mind statement of beliefs, Ernest Holmes affirms, "We believe the ultimate goal of life to be a complete freedom from all discord of every nature, and that this goal is sure to be attained by all." So this profound assertion invites us to recognize that true liberation, true freedom, both individually and collectively, demands more than passive belief. It requires proactive engagement and transformation, boots on the ground. So to align with this vision, we must move beyond mere ideas and actively participate in creating a world where freedom from discord becomes a reality. This involves transcending silence and embracing our voices to address and resolve conflicts. By speaking up and taking action, we contribute to the collective shift towards harmony and equity. And our individual efforts to overcome silence and assert our needs are not isolated acts, but are integral to the broader movement toward collective liberation. Each step we take in advocating for ourselves and others dismantles barriers and fosters an environment where freedom and justice are accessible to all. Embracing this active role in our personal and communal lives is essential for manifesting the ultimate goal of complete freedom and a harmonious existence for everyone. Desmond Tutu said this: "If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor." So silence, when used as a default response to conflict or injustice, perpetuates systematic issues and inhibits personal and collective growth. By choosing not to speak up, we inadvertently contribute to the continuation of harmful patterns and inequalities, allowing issues to fester unaddressed. This passive stance can lead to a cycle where unresolved grievances and suppressed voices create environments of tension and misunderstanding, preventing meaningful progress. Personally, silence also impacts our well-being by causing internal conflict and emotional strain. Failing to express our needs and concerns can result in feelings of frustration, resentment, and isolation, which undermine our sense of self-worth and connection with others. By addressing and overcoming silence, we open pathways to heal and to transform. Engaging openly with our experiences and advocating for change not only enriches our own lives, but also contributes to the collective advancement toward a more equitable and harmonious world. Ernest Holmes wrote this: "We should be able to look at a wrong condition with the knowledge that we can change it." So silence in the face of issues or conflicts can significantly erode trust within our relationships and can limit opportunities for positive changes. When we remain silent, whether in personal or professional settings, we risk misunderstandings and unmet expectations that can damage the foundation of our connections. And this lack of communication can lead to a breakdown in mutual respect and make it increasingly difficult to resolve conflicts. Additionally, choosing not to voice our perspectives or challenge injustices means that we are missing critical opportunities to influence and drive positive change. Silence allows problems to persist and the status quo to continue unchecked, while breaking the silence opens avenues for dialogue, innovation, and transformation, fostering a more and inclusive and just society. Martin Luther King said this: "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter." So this is a true story. When I was in my 20s, I was in a marriage that was fraught with domestic violence. He moved me far away from my family and my friends. And when I would go to work covered in bruises, I had to wear long sleeves and lots of makeup. My husband would provide me with a cover story or an excuse that I was supposed to say if anyone ever questioned me. It took me 10 years to finally have the courage to speak up and tell my boss the truth. My employer and coworkers helped me to escape and to get to a safe house before I could get back home to my family. Soon after, I joined a support group for women. It was a community support services that was provided to women. So soon after I joined this support group, they had an annual talk called Take Back the Night. And it was an event with talks from women and survivors of abuse, as well as a march for safety and freedom for women. I was asked to share at the event my story. I wrote out the words, but I had to ask someone else to read it on my behalf. It was too close in timing, and I couldn't get through the words without being overcome. But at least my words were spoken and they were heard. It took many more years before I could speak out about it in my own voice. Fear held me back, but I had to take back my power. Several barriers can keep us silent, including fear and rejection, perceived power imbalances, or concerns about potential fallout of speaking out. My story is sadly uh, quite normal. And currently, there's a major court case that's happening in the United States. How many witnesses do you think are being silenced for fear of speaking out their truth? Overcoming these barriers requires a proactive approach to building confidence and resilience. We can start by developing self-awareness and recognizing the root causes of our fears. Building a supportive network of allies and mentors can provide encouragement as well as validation. And additionally, practicing assertiveness and engaging in small, manageable acts of communication can help to build our courage over a period of time. Embracing these strategies empowers us to confront barriers and advocate for ourselves as well as others more effectively, ultimately contributing to a more open, transformative dialogue. Dale Carnegie said this: "Inaction breeds doubt and fear. Action breeds confidence and courage. If you want to conquer fear, do not sit home and think about it. Go out and get busy." So the following are some steps for overcoming silence. Embrace your voice. Start by recognizing the divine power in your thoughts and in your voice. Use affirmations and positive self-talk to build up your confidence and to build your ability to shape your reality and advocate effectively for your needs, as well as for others. Engage in spiritual practices. Incorporate such practices as affirmative prayer, meditation, and visualization, and use them in your daily routine. These spiritual tools will help you to align with the universal mind, gain clarity, and strengthen your resolve to speak out. And create safe spaces, whether it's in your personal life, in your workforce, or within your community. Strive to create environments where open dialogue and expression are encouraged. Support others in sharing their stories and experiences, fostering a culture of compassionate listening and mutual respect. And advocate for change. Use your voice to advocate for personal and social change. Engage in conversations, join advocacy groups, and participate in collective actions that align with the principles of unity, love, and justice. Remember, your voice matters, and it can contribute to the collective consciousness that is needed to drive transformation. And persist in your journey. Understand that breaking silence and advocating for change is an ongoing process. Stay resilient and persistent in your spiritual practices and advocacy efforts, knowing that each step you take is a step towards greater liberation and enlightenment for yourself and others. And I'll leave you with this quote from Ernest Holmes: "The divine plan is one of freedom. Bondage is not God ordained. Freedom is the birthright of every living soul. And that takes us to our affirmation for the week. I break the chains of silence with courage. My voice empowers myself and others to claim liberation. And now it's time for news and updates at our center. If you are interested in learning more about the Science of Mind teaching, we do offer courses via Zoom as well as in person. So connect with me or check our website to find out the details. And let me know if there's any specific courses, such as meditation or the general understanding of the Science of Mind foundations, or even if there's a book study that you would be interested in taking. And we can arrange for these on our schedule as well. If you would like to have a one-on-one connection for a spiritual mind treatment or visualization session, then please connect with me and we can make an appointment for that. And if you would like to commit to being a member of the Center for Spiritual Living Puerto Vallarta for this current year, as membership does renew annually, or if you would like to be on our board of trustees, then please contact me so you can be sent the current form. I'd also like to remind you to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. And now is our time for mindful giving and financial support of our spiritual home. We rely on your support to continue our center here in Puerto Vallarta so that we can continue offering this powerful teaching of the Science of Mind. We bless the financial gifts that you give today. Every donation is greatly appreciated, no matter the amount. Donations can be made using PayPal or Tithely through our website, www.cslpv.org. And you'll find the donate buttons on both the landing page as well as at the top of the page where you find the weekly talks. Alternatively, you can still send in a paper check by addressing it to CSLPV number 403 2125 Birch Road, Kelowna, BC, B1Y 8N1. And now please join me in our offertory affirmation. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I do give eternal thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. So thank you for coming and sharing this time together. And let's continue practicing peace. We can each be a force for peace and nonviolence. Our words and our actions create ripples of peace all around us and beyond. Peaceful living includes acting with compassion, kindness, and consideration. And it also includes standing up against injustice. So may peace and love be with you. Blessings to all. Namaste.